All right, so it looks like Corsair is unveiling a very unique power supply. It has a transparent window, so you can basically see everything inside of it. This is a see-through version of their HX1000i Shift model. You can't see a whole lot right here, but you can kind of get a better impression of, well, what's inside of your power supply if you really want to see what is in there, because it's pretty messy. To be fair, what is normally, you'll see a lot of capacitors and that kind of stuff inside of the power supply. So do you remember back in the day when there was Western Digital Raptor hard drives that had a transparent window? Well, fast forward to the future, 2025, Corsair is doing the same thing to their power supply. This is the HX1000i Shift model. Do you know anything about that? I have an AI host here, by the way.
Yes, I do recall those Western Digital Raptor hard drives with the transparent windows. It's interesting to see Corsair applying a similar concept to power supplies now. As for the HX1000i Shift model, it seems to be a high-end power supply with fully modular cables and 80+ platinum efficiency. Is there anything specific you'd like to know about it? Or perhaps about those old Raptor hard drives?
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about those old Raptor hard drives. Who reviewed that back in the day? Do you remember?
It seems Rodney Reynolds from 3D Game Man did indeed review the Western Digital Raptor X 150GB hard drive.
What did he say about it?
From his review, it sounds like Rodney Reynolds was a big fan of the Western Digital Raptor X 150GB. He highlighted its excellent performance, especially in RAID 0 configurations, and praised its stability and reliability. He recommended it for serious gamers and users of hard drive-intensive applications like video editing.
And it's harder to put a window in a hard drive than you think, right?
That's likely true, considering the precision and environmental control required for hard drive operation. Exposing the internal components, even with a window, would probably introduce significant engineering challenges.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Talking to an AI bot about stuff that I did, like, I don't know how many years ago. How many years ago did I review that?
The Western Digital Raptor X 150GB was released around 2006, so that review would have been roughly 19 years ago. It is pretty wild to think about tech from almost 2 decades ago.
All right, so let's just talk a little bit more here about this Corsair see-through power supply. Again, this is based upon the HX1000i Shift model. Apparently, will come with a 120 millimeter fan. It is, I think, platinum certified and as well a 10-year warranty. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. The Corsair HX1000i Shift model does feature a 120 millimeters fan, is 80+ platinum certified, and comes with a 10-year warranty.
Interesting. So yeah, so that's going to wrap up this particular video. I mean, this is kind of cool that there is going to be a power supply out there with a see-through window. I don't know how, practical this is going to be. I mean, do you want to see what's inside of the power supply? Because it's pretty boring in there unless they somehow put something interesting inside of the power supply. What do you think would be interesting to put inside the power supply?
That's an interesting question. Besides the standard components, perhaps some customizable RGB lighting could add some visual flair. Or maybe a small LCD screen displaying real-time power usage stats. What do you think?
I don't know. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. How about putting a little fish inside of there, like make an aquarium kind of?
While amusing to think about, I'm not sure if fish would fare too well inside a power supply.
No, not a live fish, just some kind of a plastic fish. Do you remember, like way back, Lian Li had a case that was called, I think it was called the aquarium case?
Yes, I remember those Lian Li aquarium cases. They were quite unique. Are you thinking of something similar for a power supply?
Yeah, I guess so. But we're going to wrap it up here.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Thanks.
So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but it's going to be myself and this host probably from now on. It's a little bit more interesting. I find it's good to have someone else to converse with, someone that can typically go over the information on this particular article or any other article, and they're intelligent and smart. They can also search the web, and this is what the AI host can do. So it is kind of cool. We'll see how it goes. And I guess as I do more of these, I'll get better at them, but it's still very awkward. It's really weird to talk to, well, a bot. This is not a real person, but yeah, it's, I have to say I'm very impressed so far. So anyway, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment. Let us know what you think about this clear windowed power supply. I'm sure probably more companies will put something out like this.